And now, live in studio, cutting through your typical media nonsense and offering you a rational and unbiased perspective on current events and life in Tampa Bay. He's a successful entrepreneur, published author, top listing agent, a real estate and finance expert that goes to bat for you every day as a consumer advocate. Your host and the consumer quarterback, Brandon Rhymes.
Yes, here we are again, another day committed to picking a fight with the mainstream media and always providing you the timely truth centered around real estate, credit, finance, estate plans, home security today, and whole body fuel. We're talking about chef-prepared meals and all kinds of good stuff here on the Consumer Quarterback Show. We're helping you win in any marketplace. That is our number one goal. We want to entertain, enlighten, engage in an effort to help you win.
The only thing I'm addicted to right now is winning.
Save our hotline number in your phone because at some point you're going to need it. 813-670-7372.
You used to call me on my cell phone.
813-670-7372. Don't forget our number. Make sure you bookmark our website, consumerqb.com. A plethora of information available for you on our website at consumerqb.com. You can see links to all of our expert contributors. You can submit an email form that will come directly through to myself and our producers. And you can also, there's another way you connect. REQB. Just text REQB to 313131. Real simple, real quick and easy. REQB, like real estate quarterback, that's me, to 313131. And you can connect with us and we'll make sure that we get back to you before our head hits the pillow. And it's Intelligent Talk Radio. I've got some intelligent folks here in studio with me today. Art Rosati, back in studio. Overwatch Security, welcome back, sir.
Thank you for having me again. Welcome back.
My pleasure, man. So what do you want to talk about today?
We're going to go in a different direction because the last time we talked a lot about protection details, moving our jewelers, and a lot of protection details. But today we're going to go in a different direction. Today we're going to talk about training and protecting our schools.
Like that. I like that. Good stuff. Much needed. All right, we got Chef Brian Adamo in the house as well. Whole Body Fuel. Welcome in, sir.
Yes, sir. Thanks for having me. Appreciate it. Happy to be here.
My pleasure. Yeah, give us a little tease of what we're going to talk about today.
Well, we're going to talk about what we offer, which is fresh, healthy, chef-made meal prep. I want you to discover a new level of taste and convenience. We have meals as low as $8 delivered right to your door.
Wow, that's unbelievable. You know, the cost, I think that's a misconception people have, the barrier to entry. People think, oh, it's going to be so expensive. Man, home or office delivery, what else do you have in this world if you don't have your health? If you're not eating right, you're putting yourself out there. Believe me, I've got family members that have cancer right now. I've lost friends to cancer. We all have. And if you're not eating healthy, you're setting yourself up, man. You're falling into that mindset of, oh, it won't happen to me. It won't happen to me. But then you run out and buy that lottery ticket and, oh, we're going to win.
So true.
So think about it. Think about the mentality that you have. So we're going to talk more about that. And also, by the way, while we're on topic, check out these. If you're watching our TV show, wholebodyfuel.com, world famous protein donuts. Check those out. And if you look at the nutrition facts right there, you got 21 grams of protein in these donuts. So it's hard to believe that you have something that's healthy for you, that has that amount of protein, that tastes good here, just like this. And you got a little sugar in there too, but
and those are going to disappear.
That's right.
Those are going to disappear. Yeah. So wholebodyfuel.com. Check them out, wholebodyfuel.com. And we're going to talk more about that as well. I want to let you know about a home show coming up as well. We're going to be at this home show. East Coast Consumer Show is putting on the Fall 2018 Tampa Home and Garden Show. It's at the Tampa Convention Center. Come down, check us out. We're going to have a double booth, one of those 10 by 20s. August 25th and 26th, we're going to see some of my real estate company representatives there, some of my real estate agents from Platinum MVP Realty is going to be there. We're going to have some of our other show partners. We're inviting our show partners to come to the event as well with us and represent the Consumer Quarterback Show. That's what it's all about. We want to engage with our listeners out there, our TV show on WeBeam TV, and we'd love to talk to you about that. And I want to let you know about a hot listing I've got up in Hudson as well. This is one of the best, most priced, best affordable priced waterfront properties in all of Tampa Bay. Check this one out. 7441 Islander Lane in Hudson. This property is 4 bedrooms, 2 bath, Sea Pine subdivision, $393,000, over 4,700 square feet. Can you believe that? At $393,000. Waterfront, bay access, deep water canal. Every day will feel like a vacation in this custom-built 2011 home. Beautiful property up in Hudson. Check it out. Also got a property over in Largo, just reduced. Owner is super motivated on this one, looking for all offers. 12091 145th Street in Largo. This is 3-bedroom, 2-bath, $290,000. Close to the beach, just literally over the bridge. You're on the Indian Rocks Beach, and it's not in a flood zone. Beautiful property. Check it out. PlatinumMVPRealty.com.
Sun is shining, the weather is sweet.
And we're real excited. We got a lot of momentum here around the show. I was just voted top 1% real estate agents nationwide, so we're super stoked about that. We got the show moving as well. We got staying right here, 5 o'clock drive time, 1380 The Biz. But on the weekends, we're going to be moving to Saturday morning, 6 to 8 a.m. Got a 2-hour block, 1025 The Bone. So real proud of our show and the growth that we've seen. So we're looking for business partners, anybody out there that's we're interviewing right now. So you got to pass an interview process, and then you can be on the show. But we'd love to talk to you. Real estate agents, we're hiring right now as well, and seeing a lot of leads with the real estate business. So, all right, let's jump right into it. So we got Art Rosati. He is our security expert. He's here. Last time I brought Ken Shamrock in town. He did a great job taking care of Ken, taking care of our VIPs. And so today, last time we had Art on the show, we talked about protection details for jewelers like Steve and Julie Weintraub, Golden Diamond Stores, Brian as well from International Diamond Center. But now, and he's got stores in Nevada, Alabama, Georgia, and Florida. So we talked about protection details for dignitaries and politicians. And so today we want to talk about another aspect of the business. Is that right, Art?
Yes, sir. And especially with politicians nowadays, I don't know why this is happening. This needs to stop.
Yep.
I mean, we're all Americans, number one. We're not here to play politics.
Right.
On the show. We're all Americans. We all need to. Can't we just get along? I think that's what was saying. But if there's a politician out there that needs protection, give us a call, especially in these other states. Give us a call, especially here in Florida. But let's talk about another aspect that we do at Overwatch Security, and that's our training. In our concealed weapons class, we hold concealed weapons classes throughout the state of Florida. If you want a class, text the show, text training, text the show, and if you give me 10 to 15 people, I will come to you. I don't care where it's at in the state of Florida. I will come to you with my training kit, and if you hold the class, you get a free seat.
Nice.
That's real cool. How great is that?
Training is such a big part of it.
Yeah. Now, there's a misconception about the concealed weapons class. Everybody says, well, where are we going to go to the range? You don't have to go to the range.
Right.
You just have to show proficiency to hold a firearm, which I do in a house. And then I put you on a laser, because everybody's that wants this class wants to go to the range. Okay, cool. We can go to the range, but there's some people that are absolutely scared of weapons. That's why I put you on a laser. Well, I've never shot a gun before. You know what? I'm going to stair step this. I'm going to put on my kid gloves, and we're going to put you on a laser.
Yeah.
But you're going to have to make sure that you show proficiency, and those are the key words. That's what shows it, that proficiency is going to get you through the class. If you don't make it, well, you're not going to make the class, okay?
But not many people fail a class like that.
No.
Right.
No, because I'm going to walk you through that.
Yep.
And then you're going to have to pass a verbal exam with me.
Yep.
Make sure that you're proficient enough along with the laser. And then if you want to go to the range, hey, let's go to class. Let's go and have some fun at the range.
Right.
Let's make it fun.
Yeah.
Let's take a little bit of the seriousness out of this, but let's also be safe.
Yeah,
so that's one thing we want to talk about is our concealed weapons permit class.
When I took my class, when I did mine, it was I literally shot a cap gun. It was weird. I was like, a cap gun? Really? You're gonna pull a cap gun and you're gonna shoot the cap gun? But I guess hey, you learn the proficiency. You know how to holster the weapon, how to aim. What you're looking for. But yeah, security. I think people need to really be more aware. I think so many times, and if you sign up for those alerts that come to your phone, you get a text message that says, hey, there's another home invasion in XYZ county, home invasion, officer shot here, just because, again, like we were talking about with the whole body fuel, with the food, because cancer is not hitting you now, people don't think about it. When you don't have physical violence in your family immediately right at this moment or right, last week, it's like we have short memories. short attention spans. But it's out there, Art.
It's everywhere.
You're plugged into law enforcement. What are you hearing? Are you hearing stories about certain things that may not even make the news channels?
There's things out there that are not making the news channels, and especially with our politicians, it's not making a news channel. It's like what happened with Candace. She and another person were accosted up in Philadelphia. I'm like, wow, this has got to stop. But if not, give us a call. We can do the protection. If concealed weapons permit, what happened at another part of the state of Florida with Standard Ground?
Yep.
I have my opinion about that, and we're not going to get involved with that. But you know what? Let's do what's right first of all. But let's protect ourselves. Let's protect your family, and let's get the proper training first of all.
So with this deal that happened in Clearwater, you don't want to weigh in on that, or can I get you to weigh in on that after the break?
Can we go off screen to?
Yeah,
I'll wait on that. If you want me to go on the air, I'll give you my professional opinion.
Hey, so many people have opinions on it. Why not?
I'll give you my professional opinion, but I think that we're going to be going on break here a little bit, and we'll talk about it right after the break.
Awesome, good stuff. All right, Art Rosati in the house, Overwatch Security, Chef Brian Adamo. Whole Body Fuel, wholebodyfuel.com, right here on the Consumer Quarterback Show. Stay with us. Do not touch that dial. We'll be right back.
This is Warwick Dunn, and you're listening to the Real Estate Quarterback Show hosted by my man, Brandon Rhymes.
To get in touch with Brandon, call 813-670-7372. Online at consumerqb.com. Ian Beckle. listening to The Consumer Quarterback, Brandon Rhymes, online at consumerqb.com. Brandon is Tampa Bay's #1 consumer advocate for real estate and financial advice. Call Brandon today at 813-670-7372.
All right, welcome back. Brandon Rhymes here, Consumer Quarterback Show, Platinum MVP Realty, and a top listing agent here in Tampa Bay. And I want to give a shout out to our restaurant partner, Brio Tuscan Grill, over at the International Plaza, 2223 Northwest Shore Boulevard, our official restaurant partner of the Consumer Quarterback Show, Brio Tuscan Grill, International Plaza. Let them know that you're a fan of the show, and they're going to hook you up with a free appetizer just by mentioning the Consumer Quarterback Show. They've got some good appetizers over there as well. Roasted garlic, spinach, and artichoke dip, spicy shrimp and eggplant, beef carpaccio, calamari, so many good food over at Brio Tuscan Grill. Longtime friends of the Consumer Quarterback Show. Let them know that the Real Estate Quarterback sent you. They're going to hook you up with a free appetizer, and they might even throw in a free water with lemon if you talk nice to them over there. All right, so we've
some water.
Yeah, free water with lemon. Hey, California, man, you got to, who knows, man, the droughts, remember how that was going down. But so we got a good show lined up for you today. I want to let you know about a hot listing here in the Old Northeast section of St. Petersburg, 215 12th Avenue Northeast, St. Petersburg. 4 bedrooms, 5 bath, $1.4 million opportunity here, 3,752 square feet, new construction, SIPS panel housing. A lot of people say it's more sturdy, it's more wind resistant, fire retardant. Beautiful property, 215 12th Avenue Northeast in St. Petersburg. Another $1 million listing of mine here on the beach, 1370 Gulf Boulevard, unit number 401, Clearwater Beach. Bella Rosa condo, 3 bedrooms, 3 bath, $1.175 million. Beautiful property. Now, this is an end unit, so you got windows on the side. Your backyard is the beach, Clearwater Beach. Beautiful property, compliments of Platinum MVP Realty.com. All right, so we heard from Art Rosati, Overwatch Security. We're going to come back to Art and talk about a little bit about that, stand your ground, some of those different things, being safe out there. And if you do need corporate security, they can help you with that as well. And all right, let's talk with Chef Brian Adamo here, Whole Body Fuel. So, Chef, one of the things I'm real passionate about is helping people as a consumer advocate. Last 5 years on air now with the show, and I think food and nutrition, it's almost right up there with security. I mean, it really is when you think about what people are putting in their bodies these days, and the ease of what your company will do. Let's jump right into it, man.
Yeah, for sure, absolutely. First of all, Brandon, thank you so much for having me today. I really appreciate it. And what you just said was spot on. I mean, food is medicine. And
yes,
we're out here trying to help everybody we can. Diabetes, obesity is a huge epidemic in the United States, and we feel we can step in, really, literally attempt to reverse the issue. So why I'm here today is I want to explain about the fresh, healthy, chef-made meal prep.
Yep.
As you just mentioned, we can get meals to you as low as $8 a meal delivered to your door. We have 7 different menu styles. So essentially we have a signature plan, menu style, which is our most diverse plan. There's no restrictions to it. You get your cheese, your carbs, your pork, all your delicious sauces, etc. And then for those, that are more of a restrictive type diet, for example, paleo. Paleo is a very, very popular plan that we have. It's grain-free, it's dairy-free, it's high in protein, the highest quality protein we source. So, that being said, paleo, we also cater to vegetarians, a full plant-based profile, very nutrient-dense foods, which certainly is appealing to a lot of cancer patients, heart-healthy patients, etc. Just that high alkaline diet.
That's right.
That they're looking for, And then one of our most popular plans also is our athlete plan. Essentially, it's always a complex carbohydrate, our healthiest carbohydrates, our leanest cuts of protein, bright green vegetables, which you'll find really in every dish that we put out. Those are, some of our core requirements. So what goes in these containers, we put a lot of thought into, sourcing them and putting them together.
Yeah.
And then, as of most recently, we just released our ketogenic menu, which is, extremely popular. Essentially, it's 75% fat and 20% protein, 5% carbohydrates.
Wow.
Essentially, a diet like that, it essentially it makes your body start mobilizing fats.
You're putting yourself into ketosis.
That's right.
Keto diet, right?
That's right.
Wow. Yes.
Wow.
So the keto diet, so 75% fats, and so this is this should be a short-term diet for people. Is
for
that
sure.
right?
Yeah, absolutely. It's not necessarily something that's sustained over long periods of time, but there's a lot of different ways to slice the cake with this. I mean, ketogenics, like I said, fat is a big part of it. So what do we think about fat? We think a lot of cheese, bacon, stuff like that, but there's also cleaner versions of this.
Yeah.
There's MCT oil, there's coconut oil, there's sesame oil. I mean, there's all kinds of ways that you actually could perhaps make this a sustainable diet going forward.
The good fats, right?
For sure.
For the good fats. So that's why I think where people lose it is you got the saturated fats. Those are the ones that we know are bad. It's the greasy stuff, the fat stuff. And then you've got the monos and the polys.
That's right. That's right. So you got your, organic refined coconut oil. That's something we use on a weekly basis. We on a weekly basis, we use grass-fed butter in our ketogenic meals.
Wow.
Stuff like that. And what ends up happening is our customers, it's a subscription-based service.
Yeah.
So all of our orders are purchased online at wholebodyfuel.com.
Yep.
And, once you place your order and you decide your pack size, it gets delivered to your door Sunday morning. We sell meals in increments of 5, 10, 15, and 20 meals for the week. So really what this is, this isn't a diet decision. This is a lifestyle change.
Good point.
And as we just talked about, food is medicine. So, we encourage, of course, we're going to encourage, buy my product. But really, our intent is golden. I want people on our program. They can experience whole body fuel throughout the week.
Yeah.
And they can hone in on their health and wellness.
I agree, man. It's such, and when you add things like this in there, the world famous protein donuts, got a 4-pack of donuts right here. This, and I love the variety, spice and variety of life. That's the thing that I think sometimes people when they, you go to the store, you buy your chicken breast. Some people want to do their meal prep. They, and then they go through the routine, but they don't know how to cook a lot of the different flavors. When I get the order, I'm like, oh man, it's like Christmas every week when it arrives. And then because it's teasing the taste buds. I mean, it's something different every time, and each meal is just a different signature creation, chef made. Everything is chef made.
Yes, everything's chef inspired. Every one of those diet styles that I just mentioned is actually comprised of a 7 item menu. So that changes every week. So we have, 7 different plans, 7 different menu items.
Wow.
There's 49 unique variations that you can get your hands on here.
Wow. So by the time you cycle through those 49, you're like, oh wow, this one again, and that's like 6 weeks later or whatever it is.
That's right.
And you're like, wow, it's keeping you fresh, it's keeping it, and that's going to keep you on the diet. I mean,
of course.
That's the key, I think. And another point you made, Chef. By the way, if you just joined us, we're talking with Chef Brian Adamo, wholebodyfuel.com, and alkalinity. That's something I learned a long time ago from Tony Robbins. I went and walked on the fire at his events.
Oh, that's awesome.
And I've been in his business mastery in Namali, Fiji. I mean, I love that.
Yes.
Just had the honor of interviewing his son last week, Jarek Robbins. But alkalinity, can you talk about that?
Yeah, I mean, alkalinity, in its purest form, and I'm just a goofy chef. I don't have they keep me in the back in the kitchen for a reason, but in its purest form, fresh fruits and vegetables, colorful. It should be in every single meal.
Yeah.
I don't think you can have too much of it. And look, like if you break it down, think about it. How do you feel when you put a whole bunch of bread and cheese and fats in you and for lack of a better phrase, junk foods?
Yep.
As compared to the way you feel after having fresh fruits and vegetables.
Right.
I mean, you can see it in your skin.
Yep.
You can feel it in your mood.
You can.
Yeah, and I think alkaline plays a very big role there. Your green vegetables, your bright, colorful fruits and vegetables.
Something as simple as putting lemon in the water,
100%.
That helps a lot. So what Tony, the way he broke it down at this event was, he said that cancer cannot survive in a body that is high on the alkaline scale. Because most people, they're not focused on the alkalinity, the veggies, the eating from the rainbow. We some of us may have heard that.
Right.
You got your purples in there, the greens, all the eating from the rainbow. So when your body is alkaline, study shows that it's there that cancer cannot survive. In other words, cancer's looking for that. What's the opposite of alkaline? Basic, like acidic.
Right. And you know, in layman's terms, like, look, cancer feeds off sugars, you know, refined sugars, you know, all that stuff that's bad to put in your system. And
that's right.
Really, that's where we try to come into play, and is, you know, put a stop to this.
Yeah.
You know, and like I said before, you know, when you have your meals prepped for the week, you're so much more likely to stay on track.
That's right.
You know, your plan is set. Your meals are in there. You know exactly what you're having in 2 hours from now.
That's right.
And you know, it's critical to health and wellness.
If you're a busy, you know, person, executive, you know, for me, I'm on I often joke my Mercedes SUV, that's my office on wheels. I'm on the road a lot, listing appointments and meeting new show partners and other businesses I'm doing. You know, I carry it with me. I have it in the vehicle. That way I get that 2:30, 3:30, I'm hungry. Boom, I've got it right there. I'll find a park, I'll pull over wherever, and I'll eat my meal. And that way I'm fueling my body. I've got that wholebodyfuel.com going on, and it's something that I'm there. It's consistency. And you don't have to do dishes either, so that's a big plus for the.
That's definitely a plus.
I would say the missus, but you know that's not politically correct
that's
nowadays.
True.
So I don't want to get in trouble. But you know, hey, for whoever that does the dishes, the kids maybe, right? Let's make the kids do the dishes. But with wholebodyfuel.com, you're not doing any dishes. It's easy. It's affordable, and it's delivered to your home or office. So you know, man, you got to reach out. Wholebodyfuel.com. Check them out on our website as well. If you're on our website, consumerqb.com, you can see links to all of our contributors and all their contact information. Stay with us right here on the Consumer Quarterback Show. We'll be right back after this short break.
Thanks for listening to my daddy's show. For more information, go to consumerqb.com.
To get in touch with Brandon, call 813-670-7372. Online at consumerqb.com.
Hi, I'm Jerry from Hot Locks Hair Salon. We are conveniently located at 13414 US Highway 19 in Hudson. I've been a local hairstylist in our community for the last 34 years, 7 of which I was an educator. Our passion is the artistry of hair, and Hot Locks is here to help you achieve your perfect image. You can call us at 727-514-9978.
You're listening to the Consumer Quarterback, Brandon Rhymes, cutting through your typical media nonsense and offering you a rational and unbiased perspective on current events and life in Tampa Bay. Online at consumerqb.com.
All right, welcome back. Brandon Rhymes here, Consumer Quarterback Show, powered by Platinum MVP Realty. I'm a top listing agent here in Tampa Bay, helping our sellers profit more on the sale of their real estate properties. That's my specialty. Featured in Florida Realtor Magazine multiple times, Top Agent Magazine, the Business Journal, Top 40 Under 40. All recognized for innovation with marketing, helping our sellers profit more on the sale of their real estate properties. Got a hot one out in East County, 5506 Dallas Way, Valrico, River Hills Country Club, 4 bedrooms, 3 bath, $540,000 just reduced, and it's a one owner home who is actually a contractor. So think about a contractor building his own house. Is he going to take shortcuts? No. He's putting the highest quality, everything from the insulation in the attic all the way down to the footers in the ground. 5506 Dallas Way, Valrico, $540,000. Gated community, beautiful property. Got a beautiful South Tampa property here. Just listed, charming South Tampa historic home. 5 bedrooms, 3 bath at 103 South Habana Avenue. 5 bedrooms, 3 bath. $575,000. Just reduced. Beautiful property. This is a perfect Airbnb property for an investor out there. If you buy this property, you will have no problem keeping it fully rented. 103 South Habana Avenue, making a lot of money. A lot of people are making lots of money with that Airbnb app, man. You know, you can go long term, but if you go short term, you're more turning the rooms and you're making more money on a consistent basis through Airbnb. So, you know, buying, selling, investing, we'd love to talk to you. PlatinumMVPRealty.com. PlatinumMVPRealty.com. Giving a shout out to Replenish IV Solutions, another one of our 80 plus show partners right here in South Tampa. Say hello to Steve and Lisa Gunnan over at Replenish IV Solutions, the science of nutritional balance. Restore, reinvigorate, and revive. They've got an office on Gandy Boulevard down south, and they'll hook you up to the IV, man. They get the vitamins going, they get the anti-aging, the fatigue fighter, weight loss, health and wellness, performance. So go down there and say hello to them. Let them know the Real Estate Quarterback sent you. And Replenish IV Solutions, really cool, especially if you're planning to go out and party a little bit on Saturday night. You know, get it going on Friday or maybe Monday. Book your appointment. Think ahead. But longtime friends of the program, Replenish IV Solutions. And we took Ken there last time we were in town, Art, and you got hooked up too, didn't you?
Yeah, I sure did.
Right, you got hooked up. Did you feel better?
Yeah, the B12. Wow, that was great.
Yeah, man, it was like an
better
assortment.
than a cup of coffee.
Yeah, that's right.
He's a good guy. Steve's great over there.
Yeah, you know,
it's a great product. Yeah,
it really is, man. So go check them out. Let them know the Real Estate Quarterback sent you, and get your oil changed. You know, get that oil changed every now and then. But back here in studio, we got Art Rosati, Overwatch Security in the house. We got Chef Brian Adamo, wholebodyfuel.com. And so I want to go back to Art now. So Art, you know, a lot of people have weighed in on this, the Clearwater incident. You know, I kind of have the same mentality as a couple of people we talked to here in studio, is that, you know, I didn't see an imminent threat. You know, the guy was pushed down, he's on his back, and then he pulls the trigger. It wasn't like, you know, he's getting beat and he was getting, you know, hammered, and it was like a last minute decision, either him or the other person. But the way that the stand your ground law, we had attorney Mark Albrechta in here a couple weeks ago talking about it, the way that it's written, that if the Pinellas County Sheriff's Department would have pressed charges or arrested him, they would have been opened up for a civil suit just by pursuing that action. So it's kind of clear cut. That's you know, you have the right to defend yourself. But in this case, I think looking at the video, a lot of people thought he probably should not have been shot.
Okay. 1, I wasn't there.
Right.
2, I don't know the whole story.
Right.
But let's backtrack. 1, really? A handicapped space?
Yeah.
Are you serious? Mm-hmm. Number 1, we're going to ignore that. Number 2, we need to know the history of the person that actually pulled the trigger. That needs to come a question. Number 2, if you look at the video, and I've viewed this several times, the person that did the pushing very aggressively.
Yep.
Okay, there was an aggressive push, yes. The person that went down on the ground, yes, he may have taken a violent fall. But if you look at the person that did the pushing, he immediately turned, and if I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong, yell at me later and text the show, yell at me later. The person that did the pushing actually put his hands up in the air, and you see his palms. Mm-hmm. That means no threat. The threat is moving away.
Right.
So somebody needs to teach me, with my 40 years in law enforcement,
yep,
and as a federal agent, where there's the threat.
Yep.
Where's the stand your ground?
Yep.
So somebody needs to teach me that.
Yeah. Well,
especially the sheriff.
It's been debated a lot. You know, it's one of those things that happened, and we'll see. I think it's a kind of one of these things where they planted this, they made it happen. I think there's something behind that, potentially having it set up to. I feel
bad for the family. I really do.
Yes.
I mean, it's sad all the way around. Number 1, that guy's going to have to live the fact that he took a life, and that whole family's going to live with a loved one gone.
Yeah.
It's tough.
It is.
And when a cop takes somebody's life, that person's got to live. That law enforcement officer's got to live with that the rest of their life.
And that's his job. That's his daily job. So I think that's a good point, Art. You brought it up that, your staff, all your team, you guys are former law enforcement, or at some point you were involved with the federal, the federal bureaus. I mean, so you are seasoned now. So let's talk about what can you do to help our listeners out there. Who are you looking for, in other words?
We're looking for those people that want professionalism in their environment. Those people that want a professional concept brought to their environment. That's who we need. Like the Steve and Julie Weintraub. It's my understanding they do have security already. If they want another opinion, let us come in there and talk to them. Any jewelers, anybody that needs that. These politicians that need somebody that maybe they don't have a protection detail. They need somebody professional. That's who we need. Now, let's talk about all these schools. These schools are running short on school resource safety officers, okay? They're not going to go to the law enforcement agencies. That's going to run up taxes. They're running short. Why not call Overwatch? Because we have a 980-man database that we can reach out to throughout the state of Florida, because we hold schools in our St. Augustine office that we can certify people for the unarmed and armed classes. We do that, okay? And that's our 96-hour interview. That's how we do it. That's our interview process.
96-hour interview.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's our classes. This is the place that we can say, okay, we're not going to hire you, but you're still going to go through our class, and we're not going to take you on board. Or, okay, we'll hire you to watch grass grow, and that's the way I'm going to put it. Or, hey, you're part of our A game, okay?
Right.
So if there's a school out there, any law enforcement agency that needs help, give us a call or text the show.
Yeah, give the call. Yeah, call the hotline 813-670-7372. You can call our hotline 813-670-7372. By the way, which is REQB 670 REQB, or you can also text REQB like real estate quarterback to 313131. Easy text REQB to 313131. Real simple. ConsumerQB.com. So yeah, I think Art too. Just to kind of set the baseline for people that maybe just tuned in. We're talking with Art Rosati, and he's with Overwatch Security. And if you have a VIP coming into town, I've got a business going with Ken Shamrock. Last time he was in town, we're taking care of Ken, making sure there's no threats. So that not like Ken really needs as much of protection from a UFC Hall of Famer, world's most dangerous man. Sure. But when it comes to guns and things like that, and I think there's also misconceptions out there. There's two types of protection. You can have it where it's non-lethal. There's no guns. It would just be pepper sprays and those types of things. Or you can have it with a gun, which is probably most advisable in most cases for events. If you're putting on events, if you got, again, those certain types of businesses like gold and jewelry, those types of businesses. And then you've also got surveillance and counter surveillance here, removal of hostile employees. Right.
We just got called out on a couple weeks ago. We got called out 4 times, and we had to send out 4 different security agents to 4 different places for a hostile work environment involving domestic violence.
Wow.
Now, cops are not available to sit down and watch an employer or an employee in case the bad person shows up. This is what we do. We will set up counter surveillance and surveillance on an employee, making sure that the bad person doesn't show up. So that's another thing we do. And in the meantime, while we're there, we can also talk to that employer to do the background investigations on their employers or their employees, excuse me.
Yeah.
So we can do that. And if you text the show, and because of you, we will give them the $25 rate.
Okay.
To do the background investigation.
That's awesome.
Well, we will give them that. Because of you.
Thanks for doing that. Yeah, for our listeners out there, we appreciate that. Background investigations for new hires and periodic reinvestigations.
Yes.
Investigations of internal theft, bars, nightclubs, warehouses. That's, I think, a big one. We've had private investigators on the show in the past, and they've talked about some of those scenarios that play out. A lot of business owners are getting robbed by their own internal staff.
Yes. My business partner, Lenny Wetzel, has worked undercover in several bars. And we would go in with our devices, and they don't even know what we're doing. And we've watched several employees steal from these bars and not even ring up drinks and not even ring up food.
Wow.
And we know all the tricks of the trade.
Especially if it's cash, right?
Especially if it's cash.
So if it's cash, that's going to be a big one.
That's going to be a big one. And we, as a matter of fact, we're going to film it. So right after this break that you're going to be going on, we're going to talk about how we're going to be filming everything that's going to be going on in these bars.
Nice. Good stuff. All right, stay with us right here, Consumer Quarterback Show. When we come back, more from our expert contributors. We're going to jump into our lightning round, and we also have our feel-good story of the week. Stay with us. Consumer Quarterback Show, consumerqb.com.
Thanks for listening to My Daddy's Show. For more information, go to consumerqb.com.
To get in touch with Brandon, call 813-670.
Hi, I'm Jerry from Hot Locks Hair Salon. We are conveniently located at 13414 US Highway 19 in Hudson. I've been a local hairstylist in our community for the last 34 years, 7 of which I was an educator. Our passion is the artistry of hair, and Hot Locks is here to help you achieve your perfect image. You can call us at 727-514-9978.
You're listening to the Consumer Quarterback, Brandon Rhymes, online at consumerqb.com. Brandon is Tampa Bay's #1 consumer advocate for real estate and financial advice. Call Brandon today at 813-670-7372.
All right, welcome back. Thanks for sticking with us. Brandon Rhymes here. I'm your host of the Consumer Quarterback Show, and real excited about a lot of the developments here lately around the show, adding show partners. We're interviewing show partners right now as well. If you are a business owner, you're looking to get more exposure, we'd love to interview you and see if you can make it onto our team. Consumer Quarterback Show, helping you win in any marketplace. Owner of Platinum MVP Realty and a top listing agent in Tampa Bay. Got a hot property in St. Petersburg, 113 Seahorse Drive, and this is Unit B at St. Petersburg. 2-bedroom, 2-bath, waterside at Coquina North. Beautiful property. Some of the common areas have literally $1 million views and $1 million landscape. So you buy a condo, $169,000 ask price here, and you've got $1 million views of the bay, just wide open water views. Check it out at PlatinumMVPRealty.com. It's all about lifestyle, serenity, and water at 113 Seahorse Drive, unit number B. Beautiful property in Tampa, or in St. Pete. I got a hot property in Tampa as well. This one's 3911 West Euclid Avenue. 3911 West Euclid Avenue. 4 bedrooms, 3 full bath, 2 half bath, and it's custom built home, and it's right in the Tampa Plant High School District, one of the most sought after plant districts, high school districts. $837,000, 10-foot ceilings throughout. Beautiful property, over 4,000 square feet. Listing of mine here in beautiful Tampa. Great place to live, work, and play. Somewhere sunny and 75. All right, so let's do our feel-good story of the week here. We got every week we're going to tell you something positive. Every day we're going to battle against the negativity in the mainstream media, and we're going to tell you something positive here on the Consumer Quarterback Show.
Tell me something good.
All right, right, telling you something good here. Dog believed killed by neighbor turns up 1 year later, 70 miles from home. Wow. So a family in Greenwood, South Carolina thought their beloved pit bull was gone forever until they got a call from a woman nearly 70 miles away in Greenville. A year after they thought their dog was dead, Ratchet was reunited on Friday with his owner, and thanks to world-class marathon runner Esther Atkins. It would take a marathon runner to find something like that, right? So Atkins was walking her border collie, Grace, near the Greenville home, and she noticed a dog cowering in a mud puddle. And after some friendly sweet talk, Atkins said the timid dog followed her home, where she met her. Where she went on social media. She took to social media, found the owner, and luckily the dog was went to the vet and the microchipped. So the microchipped dog was found. So very cool story. You don't really know how much this means to me and my kids. She was quoted as saying. So awesome story there. Feel good story of the week.
It's very nice.
That's good stuff, man. If you lose your dog, it's like some people's dogs like their kid to them.
Of course,
man.
It's family.
Yeah, it is. All right, so good stuff. Let's jump into our lightning round here.
The lightning round!
I am so good at lightning rounds!
I majored in lightning rounds.
All right, so we got top tips, nuggets of advice, parting words of wisdom. Art Rosati, you're up first.
If you think that it is expensive to hire professionals such as Overwatch Security, just wait until you hire somebody that's not a professional. As an example, they don't have their license and something happens, then they're going to find out how expensive it really is. Going to Brandon.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I hear the attorney's cash register ringing there.
Oh, yeah.
You're going to be racking up some legal bills in that case.
If we weren't going to my colleague sitting next to me, I would tell you a story about a guy didn't have a license, carrying a gun in a community doing work patrol. And it wasn't and all of a sudden now this community is like, oh no, we need security, and they're like, gee,
yeah,
you need to hire a professional.
That's right, hire a professional, and Overwatch Security Group is our go-to team here in Tampa Bay. All right, Chef Brian Adamo, wholebodyfuel.com.
Yes, sir. So essentially, if you live in Tampa, or for that matter, if you live in the United States and you care about your health and wellness, give us a call. 813-758-6648 or wholebodyfuel.com, where all of our orders are placed. We have 7 different meal plans available, 49 unique variations every week, delivered to your door as low as $8 a meal. Extremely healthy, sustainably sourced, no GMOs, the best sourced proteins, green vegetables, and carbohydrates on planet Earth. And give us a try. We're here to keep you on track.
Yeah, that's awesome. Wholebodyfuel.com. Check them out. $8 a meal. You think about that. You go into, you name the health food or the fast food store, right? You go in there. By the time you get your meal, this or that, your chicken thing, you come out. It's $8 anyways.
Sure.
So for the quality of food, come on.
Absolutely. I mean, I've heard about people, getting out of Chick-fil-A for a value meal for $10. I mean,
yeah.
And look, like you said before, what we put in your system really counts.
Yeah, it really does, man. It's one of those things that when you look for a consistency, when you look at a plan and think, and here we go, we're halfway through the year, right? We're over halfway through the year. So what's coming up? We got the goals. Everybody in December is going to be setting those new goals, going to the gym for 30, 45 days, and then they're off of their kick, right?
That's right.
So this is something that's going to help you make it a lifestyle change. And I think so much of it is lifestyle change.
Absolutely. I mean, you have to make those decisions, and those decisions are made for life. And, your health, your wellness depends on it. Your family is counting on it. Mm-hmm. And, if you think, meal prep is expensive, start adding up your weekly bills going out, dining.
Yep.
It adds up very, very quickly. And even more expensive than meal prep is a trip to the doctor's office.
Yeah.
So, we like to consider ourselves, there to keep people on track, keep people healthy, and keep them on program.
Yeah, and it's it's a way that you can have this delivered to your home or office. You're going to have the consistency, and I'll tell you what, a lot of times I'll just eat half the meal.
Sure.
There's so much packed in those meals that I'll eat half of it. That way, 3.5 hours later, I'm ready for another meal, and that's going to trigger that what's the word I'm looking for there? Your
metabolism.
Your system metabolism.
Yeah, it'll wake you up.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Keep you rolling, man. That's the way to do it right there. So so we got some top tips there, and again, with the show, the thing is, we want you to think about this show as the hub of your financial will, your business will, your health will, your lifestyle. We have 60 to 80 show partners here where we're all helping you understand more about your daily decisions, helping you avoid a lot of the commission-based advice, things out there that are so prevalent in our community is that commission-based advice, the clickbait online. You see these stories and you click it, and it's one of those things where we want to be that consumer advocate. We're helping you understand more about these decisions. So think of us as a hub of your wheel, each spoke extending out, representing another one of our preferred partners, our expert contributors. These are the folks, men and women, that we bring on the show to help you understand more about those decisions, making you more street smart out there, and helping you make those decisions, and being that consumer advocate, being that quarterback on the team that's going to quarterback introductions to our show partners. We're quarterbacking transactions for our buyers, sellers, investors on the real estate business. We're quarterbacking a new game with the Business Growth Celebrity Academy that we just launched with Ken Shamrock, Des Woodruff. My wife's on that business as well. So we've got some things here that we can help you. And I think a lot of times you don't know what you don't know. It's one of those things where you're kind of in that pattern, especially with the lifestyle we're talking about with Chef Brian here. You're looking at a pattern, and it's you have to have that pattern interrupt. I think a lot of times
that's right.
Is what people need.
Well, yeah, I mean, people fall into a routine, and they aren't always good routines,
Yeah.
and really what Whole Body Fuel can be for you is a routine,
Yeah.
It's everything as far as, being prepared, physical, mental wellness, but also, from a business sense. I mean, entrepreneurs, CEOs, people running companies, they have to stay on track.
Yeah.
And it's not just about physical activity at that point.
Yeah.
It's about being prepared, having your meals all set for you. You can get on the road and still stay on track. All of our meals get delivered in an insulated cooler bag, comes with ice pack. So you use that throughout the week, throw your meals in there. There's no excuses anymore.
No excuses. You're taking the excuses away. I like that.
That's it.
And it's the system too. You get a text message, hey, your meals just arrived. You got your email drip that's coming out telling you when you're getting your delivery. And again, if you look at the alternative, you look at a lot of the busy CEOs, salespeople, pretty much anyone that's working, they go to the office, they put their head down, their stomach's starting to tell them, hey, wait, I'm hungry. And then they get on the phone, order some takeout, whatever it might be. Yep. And, by the time that comes, it's, you throw this rice in your body, this carbohydrates or whatever it might be. And, it's a system, so it's back to the system thing. And that's what I like about wholebodyfuel.com. So Art Rosati as well, Overwatch Security. This is a way that, people can protect their assets, and it's human assets. It's, jewelry, those types of assets as well, events, nightclub owners.
Yes.
I think we've had our insurance expert Eunice with property risk. She's a insurance expert for the show, and she talked about how nightclub owners, if there's a fight in their parking lot, now you're talking about, again, another big, huge lawsuit. So we want you reaching out to Overwatch Security. Reach out and join us. We'd love to have you down here. Come check out the show. We're talking to business owners out there, buyers, sellers, investors. I'm the type of person, I like to ask the questions of, what do you do for work? What can I do to help you? How can I assist you in your journey? Let's face it, I live in an abundance mentality. I'm thinking of ways that I can help you. How can we work together? How can we synergize and come up with a game plan to help you win? And by the way, last look at these donuts. Check out the Whole Body Fuel Donuts, world famous protein donuts. If you're watching our TV show or maybe our repurposed show on Facebook online, we'd love to engage with you there. Facebook.com, Consumer Quarterback Show. Brandon Rhymes 1 at Twitter and Instagram. Of course, connect with us on LinkedIn as well. We'd love to connect with you. Please go out there and consider committing a random act of kindness. Something as simple as packing up some leftover food or clothing. Hand it to that person that you see in need. Be a force for good in the community. Do something kind for one another. Engage with volunteer organizations. Go stop by a senior citizen's home and go say hello and just spend some time with them. All right, we'll see you next time. Consumer Quarterback Show, ConsumerQB.com.
You've been listening to The Consumer Quarterback, Brandon Rhymes. Whether it's real estate, consumer, or financial advice, let Brandon call your next play. Contact Brandon Rhymes at 813-670-7372. That's 813-670-7372. Online at consumerqb.com. And join us next time for the Consumer Quarterback Show. Weekday afternoons at 5 on AM 1380. The Biz.
Are you a real estate agent looking to take your business to the next level and supercharge your marketing? Hi, I'm Brandon Rhymes, owner of Platinum MVP Realty and host of the Real Estate Quarterback Show, syndicated radio and TV show talk program on iHeartRadio, 102.5 The Bone, daily 5 o'clock drive time on 1380 The Biz, and our TV show is on WeBeam TV. We're looking for real estate agents that want to join our team and supercharge their marketing utilizing some of our innovative strategies. We utilize the Real Geeks platform, Facebook marketing, internet marketing, and a lot of the traditional methods as well. Postcard mailers mailed for you, postage, signage, business cards, all paid for by the company. Aggressive real estate splits and ways to help you win in any marketplace. We need you to go out, take applications, and work our plethora of leads that we're generating on a daily basis. Reach out by clicking the form below, and we'd love to have a confidential interview with you. Great, so
Great show.
A lot of the value is repurposing.
Yes. Yep.
You know, take that video that James is going to send you. He's going to send you a Dropbox link.
Okay.
Utilize that.
Hi, I'm Jerry from Hot Locks Hair Salon. We are conveniently located at 13414 US Highway 19 in Hudson. I've been a local hairstylist in our community for the last 34 years, 7 of which I was an educator. Our passion is the artistry of hair, and Hot Locks is here to help you achieve your perfect image. You can call us at 727-514-9978.